What's going on, guys? King Leo here, back with another adventure, and it is part 2 of the Halloween event in Pokemon Go, and I am excited. We have the debut of Costume Froakie and Costume Rowlet, and they both can be shiny. And we also have the return of Witch Hat Pikachu. We haven't had this since, I want to say, 2018, and I wasn't able to get the shiny then, so I'm definitely excited about trying to get out, hunt, and grind and see if I can get that shiny. But let's get into the blog post about it. All right, like I said, we do have a blog post. But before we get into the blog post, I'm going to go ahead and get a check on this Halloween Spirit Tomb Challenge. So we're going to get this one, and it is going to be more Pico. More Pico, more Pecco. I mean, I don't care how you say it. I'm not going to be picky. Some people say more Pico. I say more Pecco, but yep, really. Got ourselves a great curveball throw. We'll take it. And we're going to get a check on the IVs to see how good or bad this Morpeko is. And it is 14, 13, 10. So it's okay. It's not the worst. But let's get into the blog post. So the event, part 2 of the Halloween event, started yesterday at 10 a.m. local time, and it ends November 3rd at 8 p.m. local time. So I think a full week, if I'm not mistaken. But like I said, we have the debut of Froakie wearing a Pokemon Halloween costume and Rowlet wearing a Pokemon Halloween costume, and they both can evolve, which is amazing because we have Piplup spawning in the wild and in research and whatnot as well. But that one, for whatever reason, can't evolve. But I'm glad that these two actually are able to evolve. We have the max battles, but we'll go over that later. The event bonuses are going to be 2 times candy for catching Pokemon. Just like in the first part. You have an increased chance at encountering Shiny Zorua, which you guys saw in the last video. We finally got Shiny Zorua. It took us a little over 80 checks, but we finally got that as well. But we have Gengar wearing a Spooky Festival costume, Umbreon, Drifblim wearing a Halloween Mischief costume. Like I said, Froakie and Rowlet. And then in 7 kilometer eggs, you have Vulpix wearing a costume, Pichu wearing a costume or a Witch Hat, and Froakie and Rowlet wearing their respective costumes as well. For wild encounters, you get Vulpix, Piplup, Froakie, Pumpkaboo, and Rowlet all wearing a costume. And then you also have Woobat and Phantom. Woobat and Inkay. Phantom as well, but Phantom and Inkay and Woobat don't have costumes, but they have great shiny, so I'm okay with that. And like I said, we have the return of Witch Hat Pikachu. We haven't had it since 2018, so I'm definitely excited to get out here and hunt. In the 1-star raids, we're going to have Pichu, Froakie, and Rowlet all wearing their costumes. In 3-star raids, we're going to have Gengar wearing a costume and Drifloon wearing a costume, as well as Umbreon. And Umbreon can be shiny from this raid. So if you like Umbreon and you need that shiny, make sure you get out and hunt the Umbreon as well. And like I said, we had the free time research from the previous event. I already took care of that. But like I said, we do have a couple of Pokemon that are spawning in the wild, but we'll get to that in just a second. And like I said, we do have the costume Pokemon. Like I said, we have the Pumpkaboo, and the Pumpkaboo is wearing this little hat. I think it's the same costume from last year, but they come in all the different sizes. We have the Pikachu with the Witch Hat, which I'm so excited about this one. We have the Gengar. This time Gengar has this hat on, Witch Hat on. I think last year had a chef's outfit, and the year before it had like a Frankenstein type costume of some sort where it had like zippers and it looked like it was a bunch of pieces pieced together. We also have, that car was loud, we have Froakie with the Witch Hat. I'm upset they didn't give it the little cloak that it had on, a little cape or whatever that you saw like on the plushies and whatnot, but it is what it is. And then of course we have Rowlet. Rowlet's actually like the better of the 3 for me. I mean, Froakie looks cool, looks dope. But Rowlet, especially when it's shiny with all these colors and everything, that was going to be the one that I'm hunting the most. But speaking of Pokemon with costumes, we got shiny Piplup. I want to say last night on my way home from work. I had to stop and run a few errands when I got to the store. This is probably the second Pokemon I clicked on. So already we got a shiny for the event. Shiny Piplup. The IVs are trash. They're literally 0, 10, 0. So I can't do anything with it. And this one can't evolve. So it's just going to be another trophy. But we do have some field research tasks. I want to say The one that I'm hunting, or one that I'm looking for the most, is going to be win 3 raids and evolve 3 Pokemon. That's another one. I can't remember exactly what it was. What it is, I mean, if I remember what it is, I'll put it up on the screen somewhere. I'll have all the field research tasks. But those are going to give you encounters with the costume Pokemon. So those are the ones that I'm hunting the most. I think win 3 raids gives you Spiritomb, which I haven't got a shiny Spiritomb in all of this event. I didn't get one last year. So hopefully we can get that done and get those knocked out of the way. I think the 3 Evolve is going to give you one of the costume Pokemon. And I think it's either catch 10 or catch 15 Pokemon. I think it's catch 10 is going to give you an encounter with the 3 costume Pokemon as well. So we're going to go ahead and knock out one more of our research encounters. Frillish. All right, female Frillish. Not shiny on that. 522 on the CP. But yeah, I guess the Halloween event is always one of my favorite events in Pokemon Go. We always have tons of stuff to do. There's always 2 parts to it, and each part is amazing in its own regard. Check the IVs, horrible, 13, 13, 12. But we're going to go ahead and walk around. Ooh, there's a Mega Banette over there. I might go see if I can get some people to do that. There's another one right there, too. So I have 2. That one has 40 minutes, and that one has 40 minutes. So might try and do both. Get a few people to join me, see if we can get those shinies. But let's get this adventure going. All right, and we have ourselves a Zorua encounter. So let's go ahead and get this caught. That's why I love the fact that I have Shiny Guzzlord as my buddy. It's always easy to spot. I wanted to make sure I had something that was shiny and that's something that wouldn't normally spawn in the wild, just so I can make sure I check it. And not shiny on Azura. Let's check the IVs on it. They are, is it 4, 15, 11? Oh well, Wooper check. Man, not shiny on that. And let's go ahead and get another check for the Spiritomb. And male Frillish, okay, not shiny on that one, 523. So this one, the IV, I mean the CP is 1 CP higher than the other one we caught, but we'll see if it's any good. And no, 12, 15, 13, so not the greatest. Anywho, on with the adventure. So we just took down the Mega Banette. Actually, wasn't that fairly easy. We had 4 people in there helping us. In this Flame Placid. I think we had Verdi Girl as well. So shouts out to you guys for joining. So we're gonna go ahead and get this shiny check in 3, 2, 1. Not shiny on Banette. Was it 1275 on the CP? Not really sure if this is good or not, but we'll see if I can actually catch it. Jeez, man, this is why I need a buddy that have reached the status that they can actually give me the bounce back or the buddy assist. And we caught it. Let's check the IVs. They are going to be 14, 12, 10. So not the greatest. Shiny check. No, not shiny on that. So we're going to keep grinding. We have the instance going. I know Spotlight Hour is in roughly 10 minutes. So we'll see if we get ourselves a shiny during Spotlight Hour. I'm not sure why it's not showing that we just did this. Anywho, that's weird. Well, we do have that one over there. So I'm going to walk over there and see if I can get that done. But back to the adventure. Right, and we have ourselves a shiny check. Not shiny on the Piplup. Down goes the second Mega Banette. We got some Stardust and a few other items, 10,000 XP. And we're going to get that shiny check in 3, 2, 1. Not shiny, 1287. Shout out to Vertigirl for joining in on that one and helping me take that out. It's a pretty easy duo. A solo, I'm not sure if it's possible. I haven't tried it, and I haven't looked online to see if anybody else has tried it. Okay, so I'm gonna get you caught now. If you just stay still. All right, horrible throw, but we'll see if we caught it. 1 shake, 2 shake, got it. And let's check to see what the IVs are going to be, and they are going to be 15, 11, 13. So not the greatest on the IVs. And we have this task. Yes, the task to catch 15 ghosts or dark types is going to give you mega energy for one of those types. We're going to go ahead and get rid of that one. And I think that might have been this one I just spun and gave us that one. Nope, that wasn't it. Was it this one? Why is it not showing that these Bannettes were done? That's weird. Like I just did 2 of them. Yeah, it was that one. So we'll go ahead and skip that one. But let's move on. There are a few Dynamax Pokemon over there. I might go do some of those just to get those knocked out of the way, but we'll see. All right, and we have ourselves another shiny check. No, not shiny on the rally. And we just took down a Gengar. So we're gonna go ahead and get that shiny check in 3, 2, 1. No, not shiny. 1634. Is this? I can never remember what the hundo for Gengar is from raids, honestly. 2. Nope, of course we don't catch it. This is actually gonna make me work. I need to charge my phone. My battery is at like 17%. Don't want to don't want the battery to die while we're out here on this hunt. 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shakes. All right, and let's check the IVs. They are going to be. Wow, we almost got the hundo. Are you serious? 15, 15, 13. So I'm assuming it's like, I think it's 1641 if I'm not mistaken. But we'll take it. Costume Gengar, I'll get 96%. Shiny check. No, no shiny on the Phantom. And shiny check on this one. No, but we do have one more check over here. Let's see. And Spiritomb, not shiny. Man, 870, 867. We'll go ahead and stack that one up. But we do have one more task where we need to win 3 raids. We got one more raid to do. We have a Gengar over there, so I'm going to walk over to that one. Or I might kind of hang out and wait until this one hatches so we can knock that one out. But we'll be back with those shiny checks. So our Froakie raid decided to remote into it as opposed to trying to walk over there. Shouts out to Lily Love Monster for joining in on that one. But shiny check in 3, 2, 1. No, not shiny. 5. Oh, don't want to master ball it. 557. I don't know if this is good or not. We'll see. I mean, could be horrible, but I mean, we won't know until we check it. Alrighty, that one was caught, and the IVs are going to be 14, 13, 15. So another decent raid costume Pokemon. From what I hear, these are shiny boosted in raids, I believe. So definitely going to try and do as many of those as I can. And this one has about 20 seconds till it pops. So we're going to walk over there. I can kind of reach it. I'm going to see what that one hatches into. I'm pretty sure it's going to be one of the costume Pokemon, but I don't know which one. Let's see. Let's get this shiny check. Not shiny on that one. And what is it? What is it? Ooh, Pikachu. Definitely going to go do that. So we'll be back with that shiny check. Took down that Pikachu very, very easily. So we're going to go ahead and get that shiny check in 3, 2, 1. Nope, not shiny. 517. I know the battery is low. Let me take care of that in a second. I want to say the hundo for this is 5. Where's my ball? Come on. Okay. There we go. That was a weird glitch. Anyway, I want to say the hundo is 526 or I don't know. You would think I know this because I raid Pikachu all the time. Nope. But we got a first Darua check, and I want to say like an hour and a half. So get this caught on camera. I love seeing Guzzlord in the wild, honestly. It's such a great encounter. But 1 shake, 2 shake, 3 shakes, and we got it. Now just be blue. Just have blue hair and we'll be fine. And no, red hair, Zorua. IVs are. Their Dookie is what they are. But yeah, I think we've already checked all of these. So I'm going to walk over to that Gengar and see if I can get that knocked out. All right, we have 2 more shiny checks. First one, not shiny on a Spiritomb, 844. And the second shiny check is going to be Froakie, not shiny, 413.